welcome to another episode of Quickie with Miss B. Today is Tuesday. All this week we're talking about those crazy calls. Yesterday was 911 calls, so if you didn't listen to that episode, please go back and check it out. Today we're going to talk about the police calls. Can't wait for this one.
And if you didn't listen to the 911 calls yesterday, and you don't go back and listen to it today, we're going to call 911 on you. 911 was your emergency. They didn't listen.
Okay, John, so I found some pretty interesting ones, little stories here and there about the police calls. And I have to say, I'm glad I'm not a policeman, woman. I don't think I could do that job either.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious watching you be politically correct. Just so everybody out there, she looks off to the left and then the right, and then she kind of closes one eye and leans her head and goes, "Please up, please." I don't want to be
here. That person.
It actually hurts to be politically correct. What happened? I got a pain here. What happened? I was being politically correct.
And I pulled my neck. Yeah. Okay, so the first one is, man called the police to tell them about the marijuana he bought. A man called officers to notify him that he suspected the marijuana his friend sold him was laced with something and that he felt crazy ever since smoking it. He wanted to see a doctor.
Generally, you can do that by just going to one of those big buildings. What are those called? Hospitals, yes.
Hospitals.
Generally going, you know what I'll do first before I go to the hospital? I'm going to turn myself into law enforcement and inform them completely of the crime so they can follow up later.
Him and his friend.
Yeah.
Because he probably figured if he was going to go down, he's going to take somebody with him.
I was in the middle of committing a crime, and I think I got robbed.
Okay. The next one is called a cardboard cutout of Arnold. So there's this learning center on this, they named this street, reports that a man across the way is standing at his window for hours watching the center, making parents very nervous. Police ID the subject as a cardboard cutout of who other than Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Mommy, why is the mannequin watching me? Call the police. Call the police. Why? That mannequin looking at me. And he hasn't blinked in like 5 hours. He looks just like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Can you imagine?
Oh, my God.
Next one is an animal complaint. Back to the squirrels again. This one's entitled The Belligerent Squirrel. A caller on the West Point Avenue reported that a belligerent squirrel was preventing him from using his boat dock. The caller said he knew that they couldn't do anything about it, but wanted officers to know, quote unquote, what kind of squirrels are running around in this community.
All right. Okay. See, that's snowflake. That is snowflake stuff. Are you kidding me? I just want you to know, and I know you can't do anything about it because, squirrels are animals, but, listen, these particular squirrels have an attitude. I just think the police should know. I mean, really? Seriously, people? Really? Oh, my heavens.
I couldn't do this job. Honestly, I could not do this job.
How do people think that they're being... How do you think you're being normal? How did you even think telling the cops, I just want you to know the kind of squirrels that reside in this particular area have a total... How did you actually think that in any way, shape, or form there was normalcy to the conversation you were having with the law enforcement official?
I've got 3 of them that come in my backyard. I better ask them what kind of riffraff they are.
Well, I mean, you have a group that I learned later on you accidentally trained, apparently, and it's all your fault.
No.
But the squirrels that try to break into Christine's house, people, just so you know, she feeds them peanuts. on a regular basis. So they now know that if you go there and you bang on the door or whatever, she freaks out and she'll just throw you peanuts. So they've learned you can make her deliver the food. It's a delivery service. So now when they come to the door and they're looking in the window, she starts to get spooked and go, they're looking at me. Now, you haven't called 911 and they freak you out. But this guy is irritated with the attitude. He's literally not, I don't want you to come fix it because I know you can't. But I just think you need to know about the tude being displayed by this particular bunch of squirrels here.
Yeah.
That person needs those meds, up those meds, definitely.
And the last one I'll get in before we take a break is called She Was Yelling Help. Caller reported at 7:14 p.m. that someone was on the porch yelling help from a residence on a certain street. Officers responded and learned that the person was calling a cat that was named Help.
Okay, well, I can understand that one. No,
but the person. Dog. Why you call your cat? Everybody knows you can't make cats do something that they don't want to do.
Well, that's true.
Just saying.
Which is why I'm not a cat person. Because things cats don't want to do are like pee in the box, poop in the box. They don't want to do that.
No.
So they poop in your shoe, and they think it's funny. But what the big thing here is, though, what kind of a psychedelic freak would name a cat Help? I think we lost track of the real problem here. The 911 call was one thing. What kind of a zipperhead names their cat Help?
I don't know, but on that note, let's go ponder that for a moment. Welcome back, everybody. This is a Quickie with Miss B, and you're listening to, my show. Anyways, today...
All right, I'm going to call 911 for that.
We're talking
911, what's your emergency? She just won't. She won't. We do this every week, and she messes it up. Every week. Where are you at, sir? Well, I'm in Maine. She's in Minnesota. Can you have her arrested? Oh, you're going to arrest me. Okay.
Today we're talking about those wonderful police calls / reports. Okay, John, this one I thought was funny.
Really? You didn't think the other ones were funny?
No, the cat was, definitely. If you missed that, you need to go back and listen, peeps. This one is a report was received at 11:08 Tuesday that 6 Oreo cookies were stolen by a residence on the 900 block of whatever street this was.
Wait. Back up. What?
Tuesday, that 6 Oreo cookies were stolen at the residence on the 900 block of this street. I won't say the name. Complaint requests that extra patrols be put in the area.
Someone stole 6 cookies. Now, I'm going to go with probably a child. Maybe even your child. My. See, I counted them, officer. There were 16, and now there's 10.
There's 10.
Do you have children? Yes, but I asked them if they did, and they said no. Wow. It's amazing, because if you're counting them, I'm sure those children are telling you the truth all the time. You're a special mommy. You count cookies. Yeah. Little Billy's wiping off his he got his crumb mustache. Right? He's wiping off. Yeah. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail.
I put the milk down and slowly back away. What do you?
I'll use this kid. I swear I will. I've got a straw, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Exactly. The next one is When the Duck Refuses Medical Treatment is the title.
Oh, my God. Here we go. Now we're back with the ducks again.
Hey, at least it ate the pecker. Okay.
Oh my God.
There was a dog attack in the lower duck pond of this park. Police responded to the report of 2 dogs running loose and attacking the ducks at about 11:20 a.m. Sunday. The officer cited the residents for loose dogs, and the duck refused medical treatment and then left the area.
Wait a minute.
And that was according to the police record, ladies and gentlemen.
So this time the cop's the Nimrod. He actually wrote the duck refused treatment. So where's the duck? He wouldn't come. He just argued the whole time. Refused to come in. Oh my word, that's hilarious.
This one is the next one says she bought some portobello mushrooms.
Where in the world are you going to go with this?
Certainly not in the bush. Police received a call from a woman who said her juvenile granddaughter was at a ski area last week and ran into a person who was selling bags of what she thought were portobello mushrooms dipped in chocolate for $30. Police said the granddaughter further informed them that her grandmother that she saw giraffes chasing her down the hill after she ate the mushrooms.
Okay. Note not to self, but all people. Mushrooms don't come chocolate dipped. Okay.
Why would you want to dip mushrooms
Number
in chocolate?
2, people at ski lodges don't go, hey, you want to buy some portobello mushrooms? Anytime someone says, I have chocolate-covered portobello mushrooms, I want you to say this phrase. No, thank you. Unless you want to watch giraffes chase you down a mountain, then yes. Oh, I cannot believe it. There's no way that girl actually believed that. Come on.
The next one is called Farmville Account Hack. Somebody actually called the police for this. A man reported someone had used his password and hacked into his Farmville account on Facebook.com, and that as a result, he had lost a year's worth of crops. He was told this was a civil matter, not a criminal.
Oh, my word. Oh. All right.
Oh, my gosh.
Now, I just want to address one thing. There are millions of people every day that get up and go, what's wrong with this world? That exact phrase. I want all of you people to understand that specifically is what is wrong with this world. The fact that a video game on Facebook took precedent over your life. That's sad. I laugh for that. I weep for that just because how sad that really. And you know what? That's true. People are going to do it. You know what? Oh, wow.
And people are going to do what people are going to do. This is like one of my favorites. I got to say it right up front. This one's called Marco. Police checked the area and found an open door in the back of a building. Officer went inside and called out Marco. The man was not Marco. Excuse me. The man's name was not Marco, a detective said. Instead, the officer was trying to inject some humor into the situation. Police shortly thereafter found the suspect because he responded by saying polo.
And that there's what we call an idiot. Yes, folks, if you ever wonder what an idiot sounds like or looks like, look up that story, and that there's an idiot. Another winner of the absolute a-hole award right there. There you are. Congratulations.
And on that note, I think I really do need a glass of wine.